Distinguished sir, I want to specially thank you one more time for your laudable motion. You always come up with, motions that touches people. Distinguished, it seems that with the spirit of justice, equity, and fairness, you came up with this motion.
Yeah.
But it's like the Senate merely took this. What's next?
Well, it's not always that you bring up a motion and everybody will agree with it. There are varied interests in this chamber, and the motion I brought was well supported by the people who are feeling the pinch, like myself. The motion was very simple, to urge Mr. President to leverage on the provision of the Constitution to appoint somebody from the Southeast into the National Defense Council. It doesn't matter whether the president is a service chief or not. The Constitution says that the president can appoint any other person he deems fit, apart from the service chiefs. So it's a very simple thing. The president has the latitude to make this appointment. And you can imagine in a country as big as this, when the National Defense Council meets, a whole geopolitical zone is not represented. It doesn't speak well of our desire to unite everybody, you know. And when this motion came up, I'm happy Senator Baribe stoutly supported it. Moral Rodonwa supported it. We are all from the Southeast. And of course, those who are enjoying the status quo came up with discordant tunes. It's expected. But I think what Nigeria should be looking forward to is having a Nigeria where nobody and no place is left behind. You know, a motion like this doesn't hurt anybody. It didn't say remove anybody. It merely says appoint somebody to represent the interest of the Southeast geopolitical zone in the National Defense Council. You know, and those who are saying that the Minister for Foreign Affairs is a member of the National Defense Security Council is merely ridiculing the situation. But I want to say that I'm very happy that this motion was taken, and the Senate President, as the presiding officer, didn't dismiss the motion. He said the motion was on point, but it's very difficult to reach a consensus based on the debates going on. And if we cannot reach a consensus on the motion, he ruled that there will be no consensus. He has noted it, and actually ruled the people opposing the motion out of order. You know, so we'll leave it like that. That the point has been made. It's been brought to national consciousness that the Southeast is not represented in the National Defense Council. That is the purpose of the motion. As to what next, yes, we'll continue to agitate for inclusion into decision-making processes in this country. Not only the Southeast, but all parts of Nigeria. You know, it's just that the Southeast has been bearing this brunt for a long time. And we'll continue to bring it up to national consciousness. Even the president will become aware of this motion today in any event. And he will know that in his defense council, the Southeast is not represented. I made an illustration with Major General Rogers Iben Nicholas, the commander of Lafayette Dole. He's from the Southeast. So he would have just appointed a competent officer from the Southeast to give the people a sense of belonging. So it's not that it is unconstitutional. The motion was on point. But due to interest, it's been weighed down.
Thank you so very much for the fight for equity and justice.
Yes,
thank you.
We'll do it another